Hi there guys, I hope you're having a good day. Now, Tyson Fury has explained he will remain with trainer Sugar Ray Hill. Also, Andy Lee will remain on the team as well. But he also added that if Deontay Wilder does remove Mark Breland from his team, then he will bring Mark Breland in too. Now, I don't know whether that's just tongue-in-cheek and jest, but Tyson Fury will do it because he's like the king of mind games, and that would be the best way to get into Deontay Wilder's head, if he's not already, because let's be real, Tyson Fury is living in Deontay Wilder's head rent-free, and I mean, you have to wonder whether the fight will be won and lost straight away in the press conferences. Will Deontay Wilder be able to deal with what Tyson Fury sends his way? Because in the build-up to the second fight and the first fight, Deontay Wilder couldn't really deal with Tyson Fury. So despite what happened then, think about now, after he has suffered a crushing loss to Tyson Fury. Fury is not going to let that go. So Deontay Wilder is going to really struggle in those press conferences in the build-up to the third fight. You have to think that maybe the fight could be won and lost for Deontay Wilder. If he cannot keep it together in those press conferences, then in the fight, he's going to come apart. So Deontay Wilder is going to have to be extremely mentally strong to get back into this game that Tyson Fury plays. And Tyson Fury is going to continue playing it by bringing in Mark Breland if Deontay Wilder gets rid of him. Now, as I said, it seems like just tongue-in-cheek, like in jest, that Tyson Fury is just going to do that and say things. He says things all the time. But the thing about Tyson Fury is he says what he means. And he is always looking to get a psychological advantage over his opponent. If you go back and watch the build-up to Klitschko 1, he was trying to get in Klitschko's head. And Klitschko was doing well. If you look at the gloves are off, Klitschko was doing well. But Tyson Fury stumbled on a gem. He said that an old man cannot hack it with a young man. That got to Vladimir Klitschko, and Tyson Fury knew it. So he picked at that for the rest of the interview. And Vladimir Klitschko looked to Johnny Nelson and said, "What is he talking about?" That is a clear sign that he got into Vladimir Klitschko's head, because he looked away from Tyson Fury and looked to the third party in the room and asked him what is going on. That is a clear sign that Tyson Fury is 1-0 up in the psychological mind games. And Tyson Fury continued that for the rest of the press conferences in the build-up to the fight. He done the same with Deontay Wilder. He knows how to get into his head. And now it's going to be so much easier for Tyson Fury to do that. Now, not only did Tyson Fury talk about his training setup and obviously bringing in Mark Breland if Deontay Wilder fires him, but also he spoke about the Anthony Joshua deal, and he said this in an interview. "I only know as much as the public knows. The split's been agreed, that's it. The rest of the nitty-gritty, I'm the world champion. I'm unbeaten, WBC and lineal champion. So it would be Fury Joshua. I'll have the champion's ring walk. That's it." So that is what Tyson Fury has had to say about that deal with Anthony Joshua. He said also that maybe he doesn't believe this fight could happen still, because obviously it's only financial terms that have been agreed. It's a verbal agreement. Some stuff in writing has been exchanged, but ultimately it's a verbal agreement on financials. And it's the right deal. 50-50 in the first fight, 60-40 in the second fight, favouring the winner. So that's the right kind of deal for this kind of fight. So that stuff is out the way, and that's the most important and nitty-gritty and egotistical thing that they could have sorted. Dates and venues are to be confirmed, because obviously they both have 2 fights before then, so who knows what could happen. Injuries, cuts, all that sort of stuff. So maybe back end of next year, I don't know. But obviously Anthony Joshua has 2 fights, Pulev and Usyk, and Tyson Fury has Deontay Wilder and likely a mandatory with Dillian Whyte. Although Tyson Fury said that everything is on hold because of the coronavirus. So that means that Dillian Whyte's mandatory should be on hold as well and put back a year for everything to catch up. So there is going to be a problem with that. Dillian Whyte is taking legal action against the WBC. The WBC have said that he can't really gain anything by doing that, because he has been told that his shot is going to be in February 2021. He is interim champion and mandatory to Tyson Fury. So what is he hoping to gain from this? Tyson Fury has said time and time again he will not fight Dillian Whyte. So that whole situation is a big mess. At least Anthony Joshua knows that he has to fight Kubrat Pulev, his IBF mandatory, and then either get out of the Usyk fight by giving him some money, or just take that fight and wait for Tyson Fury to fight Dillian Whyte. Because at the moment, they're both in the same boat. They have 2 fights before they can get in with one another. So that works quite well. But if they can get out of the Dillian Whyte mandatory and Usyk mandatory, then they will do that and have undisputed. Although I believe it's only right that Dillian Whyte gets his opportunity at Tyson Fury first, and then obviously Anthony Joshua can deal with Usyk. It's a dangerous fight, but still, all fights are dangerous at this level. Anything can happen in heavyweight boxing. All it takes is one big shot. And Usyk is an incredibly gifted boxer. He is a cruiserweight coming up, so that will present its own set of issues for Anthony Joshua. The speed, the movement, all of that. It's just whether Anthony Joshua is too big, too powerful for Usyk. That remains to be seen. Will that fight happen? We don't know as of yet. Everything is changing from day to day, especially considering the current climate. Anyway, guys, what are your thoughts on this? Make sure you leave your thoughts in the comments below, leave a thumbs up, and subscribe if you are new. Thank you, guys.